Let's be real here. Figuring out relationships can be a lot of trial and error. In this series, we're going to save you a little trouble by demystifying relationships and troubleshooting issues that come up when things aren't all cupcakes and daisies. In today's episode, we'll talk a little more about abuse and clarify why we need to talk about it. So let's jump right in. We all know that abuse is bad. Why bother talking about it? Well, mainly because abuse is very common, scary common, so common that you'll probably know someone who is abused before you leave high school, and many of you already do. Let's look at the numbers. According to data from the CDC's National Intimate Partner and Sexual Violence Survey, 1 in 4 women and nearly 1 in 10 men have been physically abused, sexually abused, or stalked by an intimate partner in their lifetime. And this doesn't even count other forms of abuse. To put this in perspective, if there are 10 girls and 10 boys in your classroom right now, about 2 of those girls and 1 boy will be seriously abused by a partner at some point in their life. Those are people who you know. And this is a really big problem. And if you think this sort of thing could never happen to you, think again. Dating abuse can happen to anyone. Men, women, and non-binary folks in all different kinds of relationships. People of all ages, races, religions, and backgrounds. People from all social groups and income levels. They can all be on either side of the abuse equation, either as a victim or a harm doer. So, if you have any stereotypes lurking in the back of your brain, I want you to wad them up in a ball, throw them in the trash. In a nutshell, we need to talk about abuse because it can happen to anyone, your classmate, your best friend, and yes, even you. If you're ever in this position, trust me, it pays to know the red flags, the resources, how to be helpful, and how to get help. Knowledge is power, after all. And if you are absolutely convinced that this could never happen to you or someone who you care about, just know that abusive relationships are very tricky. Most don't start off as being abusive right off the bat, and problematic behavior can sneak up on us. We'll talk more about this in the next episode. Until then, ta-ta for now.